Okay, so what do you actually get when you order a light fitting from Nightlux? In this example, we're going to look at a 2-watt spike spot. Very simply, the Nightlux logo. It's got our website on there, NLSL2W in this case, which is Nightlux Spotlight 2-watt, and the fact that it's a 12-volt 2-watt spike spotlight. If we open up the box, what you will get in here is a set of instructions. Now also it will tell you all the various mounting bases that also come with the Nightlux range, but you can check that on the website very easily. We open this up and it's just a very, very simple set of instructions. In the box itself you will find a spike, you will find a 2-meter lead and the actual light fitting itself. The light fitting is always protected with bubble wrap just to protect this finish. The glare guard will always be fitted to the light. This does come off and every spike spotlight will come with this. The ground spike, very simply, you hear the click, you know that's in position correctly. This can now be swiveled 360 degrees, and by undoing this little knuckle you can also adjust the light. The spigot here is black coated stainless steel and the plastic is unbreakable, what we call unbreakable plastic, which means you can tread on this and hit it, and in most circumstances this will not break. Same as the ground spike, made in plastic so it won't rust and deteriorate. The actual light itself, the glass lens is flush with the top of the light fitting, so that if any dirt does go in here and it rains, that is automatically washed out. And the light fitting itself is rated at an IP value of 68. It's a Cree branded chip and all our lights come with a 60-degree beam angle. The lead is a 2-meter lead. It just helps you get started on your initial layout, and very simply these leads will just twist until it falls into place and does up finger tight. So let's just recap. In the box you will get a set of instructions, you will get the light fitting itself, a ground spike, a 2-meter lead and a glare guard. This comes as standard in every spike spotlight that you'll be buying from Nightlux. The connections themselves are high grade IP68. You can just see a little rubber washer in there which will seal this to that IP rating, and when done up finger tight gives you a very good waterproof connection. The reason we've put this actual connector on here at this point is that if all your garden lighting cable is completely buried and you wish to change this light or upgrade it, all you simply have to do is find this connector, undo and put your new light on. So to give you an idea of the physical size of these light fittings, because even though we do specification sheets for each light, we do realise it's very difficult to try and visualise exactly what these look like. So as you can see, this is the baby of the range. This is the 2-watt spike spot. We then move up to the 4-watt spike spot. From here we double and go to a 9-watt spike spot. We then go up to the biggest spotlight, which is a 25-watt spike spot. All the actual basic components are the same. The only difference is, as you can see here, the 2-watt spike spot has got a standard body, whereas these spike spots have ribs. And this is to enable you to move this glare guard up and down. So not only will it move around, but it will also move up and down. The body of all these spike spotlights, this being the body and the glare shield, are all actually made from brass. So that's solid brass, which gives us a very good heat shrink for the LED chipset. It is then powder coated black to give you a very hard wearing finish. Another important thing to add about these lights, the actual spike spotlights, When people initially see these, they do actually think they're plastic because we have this special plastic knuckle here. In fact, they're quite heavy. And that is because the actual body and the glare shield of these fittings is made from solid brass, which gives us a very good heat shrink for the Cree chip inside the fitting, so that that remains cool at all times, which obviously increases the length of durability for that chip. We then powder coat them black to give them durability. And it's probably one of the best colours to blend into your planting beds.